Welcome to Hatman Strikes Back Daily Boxing News. So what next for Agit Kabayel? He's unbeaten. He's still relatively young in his early 30s. He's coming off a great run of form, stopping the previously unbeaten Arslanbek Makhmudov, the previously unbeaten Frank Sanchez, and the very dangerous Zhilei Zhang. I picked Kabayel to beat Zhang, but I didn't think he would do it like that. I thought it would be a points job. But he went in there and literally did the same thing to Zhang that he did to Makhmudov. And the thing is, Makhmudov was unproven. Zhang was not. Zhang was very much proven. Took out Joe Joyce. A lot of people feel like he deserved to get the victory over Filip Hrgovic. Took out Deontay Wilder. So Zhang was an in-form fighter who'd fought at a high level and won at a high level. Kabayel went in there as the smaller man, much smaller, shorter, lighter, and so on. And after moving around in the first round, where he was actually getting the worst of it, he took a gamble and decided, you know what? No, I'm going to have to take it to this guy on the inside. I can't allow him to get full extension on his punches. He's too dangerous at long range. I'm safer up close. It's like the old adage in boxing. If you're a short guy fighting a big guy, you got to be either all the way out or all the way in. Kabayel decided to be all the way in. And he managed to do that, other than that moment in the fourth or fifth when he got dropped. And that was actually more of a balance thing, to be honest. It was a legit knockdown, but again, Kabayel was caught square. And when you're caught square, it's easier to be knocked down. But other than that moment, he was able to avoid getting caught by anything heavy from Zhilei Zhang whilst entering the pocket. So he showed very good IQ, timing, understanding when it was safe to enter the pocket, which angles to enter the pocket from without being caught by anything. Because a lot of people are just going to look at it and see a guy coming forward, throwing loads of body shots. But not everyone is going to be able to do that against Zhilei Zhang. Most of them won't be able to do it. They'll get caught coming in. But Kabayel, with the boxing brain, with the footwork, with the angles, with the timing, he was able to avoid that. Get on the inside, riddle Zhang's body. Zhang's always had terrible stamina, always fades in fights, but Kabayel, with his body attack, was able to expedite that fading process, was able to accelerate it, should I say. As somebody said on the live stream, Kabayel is the real body snatcher. Dillian Whyte has never been as dedicated to body punching as Agit Kabayel is. So he's been putting in fantastic performances, great run of form. He's now WBC interim world champion, so he could just sit on that and wait for his title shot or wait to get elevated to full champion, but the WBC tend to drag their heels with stuff like that. In some instances, you could be waiting years to get a shot at the full title or get elevated. That's how bad the WBC are. So Kabayel may wish to stay busy, force the issue with some of the bigger names, but will they give him the opportunity? Personally, I don't think so. Usyk says he's only got 2 fights left. He's looking to be 2-time undisputed, and that means taking on Daniel Dubois in a rematch. And after that, he wants a little exhibition bout, then he's going to hang him up. Could he change his mind and fight Kabayel instead after Dubois? Maybe, but I doubt it. And Dubois, as I say, he's going to be tied up fighting Usyk. So what does Kabayel do? He's a good fighter. He's a dark horse in the heavyweight division, but he's not a big name commercially. And that's why it's going to be difficult for him to force one of the big names to fight him. I mentioned in a different video the possibility of him fighting Joseph Parker. And I think that would depend on how much Turki Al-Sheikh wants to see a Parker-Kabayel fight. Because if he's willing to pay over the odds, then I'm sure that fight can happen. I've got no doubt Kabayel would take it, and I'm sure Parker would take it too. Again, as long as Turki Al-Sheikh is willing to pay over the odds. And when I say over the odds, the wider public are not going to be clamoring to see that fight. That's really a fight that hardcore boxing fans like us would be interested in. But the wider public, they don't even know who Agit Kabayel is. So that would have to be, God, how would you describe it? A labor of love type project for Turki Al-Sheikh? That's what it would take to make it happen, I think. You could make Kabayel versus the winner of White Joyce. That's a possibility. Kabayel versus Joshua, I'm not sure Joshua will be interested. Kabayel versus Pulev for the WBA regular. Kabayel might be interested in that if it doesn't jeopardize his interim status with the WBC. There's a little mark-in-time fight, take out the old man and pick up some other type of belt. Kabayel versus Lawrence Okolie. There's not really that much out there for him in terms of elevating his position because, again, he's WBC interim champion. The only thing above that is the full championship. So it's all going to be just mark-in-time fights now for Agit Kabayel until he gets that shot or he's elevated to full champion. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section below. Who would you like to see Agit Kabayel fight next? And who do you think he'll fight next? Because they may not be the same. Drop it all in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out.